if I need a friend or...
I think that's how human beings are supposed to be. So I just try to spread what I want, you know. So you're gonna laugh with a Celtic. You're not supposed to let things fly out. That's why I use a special deck that's really flat. You're supposed to feel for the energy. And a Hutco. I want to do a Celtic on how she can find more balance in her life. Please tell me. They just pop out. Can't do that. Keep going. Yes. It's a gift. That's why they pop. It's not a skill. Like, anyone can read cards. That's a skill. They pop. That's a gift.
Wow.
Keep going. Okay. Leave it out. No. Pull. Okay. Alright. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Well, I'm recording this as well. That way you can go back and review because Celtics are pretty in-depth. At the heart of the matter, I'm going to break it all down. You got the King of Cups. There's Reiki on that card. What crosses you? What is the challenge? Five of Wands. What is above you? King of Pentacles. What is below you? The World card.
Kind of looks like me.
Right? It does. What is behind you? Holy shit, you got three kings. King of Wands. You know king is about mastery. It's not about the gender. What is ahead of you? What is the journey? Four of Swords. I see where this is going. All right. How you're showing up?
Good.
Huh?
Hopefully somewhere good.
Yep. High Priestess is how you're showing up. External to you. So those that are around you. Those that, how others around you are affecting you. Eight of Swords. Hopes and or challenge. Ten of Wands. Possible outcome. Beautiful. Four of Wands. Alright, let's break this bitch down. So, at the heart of the matter, you got the King of Cups. All kings master their suits. You got three kings. So, this is you mastering, or you've already, at one point in your life, have mastered either Pentacles, which is your stability, or it's something that you're trying to do, or your time. King of Wands is all about his desires and his passions. King of Cups is about the emotions. It's about the heart space. King of Cups knows what's best for everybody. He's like the leader of the pack. So that's at the heart of the matter. It is doing what is supposed to be best for everybody, but as well as being emotionally available for everybody that is in your life. The King of Cups has his heart chakra open. He's open for anyone that needs love. He's open to give love, to receive love. Okay, so this is the heart of the matter.
Okay.
This is also being able to detect emotions. Am I paranoid? Is it anxiety? Is it fear? Am I just tired? I mean, is it sadness? Is it resentment? Is it anger? They're all different emotions. So the King of Cups knows what is what. This is this, and that is that, and this is this. And then he usually understands where and why it's happening, where it comes from. That's why he's mastered his suit. So at the heart of the matter is everything that I just said about the King of the Cups. So this is, when we talk about balance, it's about your heart space. Your heart space, and that is where our vital life force energy is. So if your heart space isn't opened enough, or if it's open too much, or if it is open too much in the wrong places and open too little in the right places, you're not really mastering it. Okay? That's why it's at the heart of the issue, the center of the reading, if you will. So the challenge of the reading, the challenge of you, what crosses you? The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, there's a lot of different meaning for the Five of Wands. Five is uncomfortable change. All of these guys here, they are preparing. They're climbing. They at one point, now if you think about it, the first time somebody ever climbs up on this wand, they might slip. They might fall. If you put a 4-year-old up on there, they're going to fall off. They don't know what the hell to do. So As a reader, you look at this card, these people understand what they're doing. They're doing this effortlessly. It's almost like it's second nature to them. And it's like they're all trying to climb to the top. They're all trying to reach that fire up there.
Okay.
Five of Wands is conflict. There's people that are hanging on tight down at the bottom. Five of Wands is also inner turmoil. Because if she stays stuck there for too long, she's going to have issues. Whether it's emotional, whether it's physical pain, whether it's both. And like I said, 5 is the uncomfortable change. So what crosses you? What is the challenge right now? And 5 of Wands also is preparing. Because these people, they, like I said to start with, they didn't just jump on there. Like, you got to think about a kid. Like, they were taught. They got ready. They honed in. They were prepared to do this. So I really, 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 really hate to say this, but this feels like it's about the transition of your mom. And like when I'm looking at all of it. But I'm going to break it down very, very thorough because there's going to be other things that you're going to grab that I don't know about just by what I'm going to say to you.
Okay.
So what is above you? You have the King of Pentacles. This is what is in the front of your mind. This is what you're thinking about all the time. The King of Pentacles is the one who will see anyone through till the end. Like, he's going to be the last man standing. He's going to be the one that's by your side no matter what, come hell or high water. And if you look at all these kings, let me hold this up. He don't look too shabby. He don't look too shabby. And this one's very seasoned. That's the King of Pentacles. So the longevity, the long haul, going the distance, that's what makes me feel like it's, and everything else, like towards your mom. But ultimately it's more than that as well, because King of Pentacles is you being stable. It's you having stability. It's the money aspect as well. That's what's in your mind. I mean, we're talking about not getting the check, questioning the finances of how you're going to like your new job, things of that. So it's the money aspect swirling around as well as the physical stability that exists between you and your mother and being there for your mother as well. Now,
Yes.
And then what is below you? So this is to come. This is about leveling up. The World card is always about getting out of cycles and getting into new cycles. In essence, when you talk about leveling up and getting out of one cycle and going to another, that's a graduation. So you're completing. It's a completion. Coming to a head, if you will. So that is what is to come. What is behind you? King of Wands. That's pretty good, though. King of Wands is passionate. King of Wands is, I'm invested. I'm 100%. I am all in. I am loyal to whatever it is. Like, you lock on a target and you are loyal to it. So I only know about your mother, so I'm sure there's other areas in your life that you are that way, but in regard to your mom, I'm not going to quit on you. I'm not going to give up. You drive me nuts. You freak me out. I'm scared of you even, but I'm still the King of Wands. I'm still going to be there. I'm still 100%, even though you're hiding this and you're losing that and you're doing this and you're driving me bonkers. That is your past. That is what is behind you. That's the King of Wands. So, what is ahead of you? The journey in regards of this spread. 4 of Swords. Healing. 4 of Swords. And she's resting. She's nesting, if you will. She's got her heart. It's actually out and it's resting too. Like, she can, I mean, that's vulnerability as a reader looking at this card. There's 3 sharp things sticking out, but they're not getting her. And I don't even think that she cares if they were. She's so tired that she just has to go to sleep. So, this journey is supposed to make you know when to lay down. It is supposed to prompt you to heal. You ever just get, as a human, we all go through different eras of our life where we get so fucking tired because we are in so much pain, so much emotional pain, so much physical pain from the emotional pain, the drama, the emptiness, the running on fumes, the sleepless nights. Like, yeah?
Yeah.
You are supposed to address those, everything and anything that made you feel that way from what I just said. This journey is supposed to help you heal that. whether it be having compassion towards human being, any human being, all human being. We just started off the reading with, I like talking to you. I like talking to you because you listen. I like talking to that's the Four of Swords. That's whatever it is that you get out of it, it's a healing energy.
Okay.
So that's the journey. And 4 is about stability. So you got the uncomfortable change, and then you have stability. Now, how you're showing up in the reading, High Priestess. The High Priestess, she's very smart. She's very knowing. She listens to herself. Others listen to her. She holds the Akashic Records. So, she's able to obtain information that others cannot attain. It's just a sense of knowing. It's a very, very smart energy. So, knowing of everything. When I talk about Akashic Records, that's contracts. Everybody's soul contract. So, it's knowing what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Not really why, but just, it's your intuition. Your intuition is showing up very strong right now. So if you feel like you're doubting yourself, do not. Okay. That's going to create inner turmoil. And what is external to you? External influences, external energies. You got the 8 of Swords. This is what makes me think it's your mom. Because the 8 of Swords is confusion, feeling stuck. I mean, she's all wrapped up there. She can't do anything. She can't move. That's very limiting to what that card means. Basically feeling stuck. Swords is emotion, so it could be even feeling emotionally trapped. And that could be you and her. Hope and or fear. Kind of feels like a fear. Could be a hope. Fear in the sense of 10 of Wands is very heavy energy. It's, I want to lay it down. I want to sit down. I want to rest. I'm done. I'm tired. Like, that mountain, that hill, this is different tarot, but in a traditional tarot, they're climbing that mountain, and they've got 10 wands strapped on their back, and they're so freaking tired. Now, in this tarot, they've actually come down the mountain, so the worst part is over, and she actually has an animal that's assisting her, so she does not have to carry the heavy load. So, the hope, I just spoke of the fear. The hope would be that it's going to be an easy, it's going to get lighter. It's not going to be that burdensome, heavy, tired, ready to lay it down energy. It's going to be like a smooth coasting energy to come. And possible outcome. 4 of Wands. Freedom. Happiness. Success. 4 is about, you got 2 4s, which is about stability. Your stability. So we're talking about your balance overall. How do we get balanced? 4 of Wands, this is you having fun. This is you partying. This is you having a dance. This is feeling free. Look at how free they feel. So free, so happy. It looks like a carnival's going on in the background.
Yes.
So, you'll go back and I recorded that on purpose so that you can go back and absorb it, rewatch it. I've noticed that is how it works best for you. So I did that there.
Thank you.
No worries. Shit, if you're gonna pay for it, you might as well get what you need to get out of it. I'm a very honest person. So, now let's do... We got 6 minutes left. That's perfect. Alright, cool. That worked out nice. Let's do... This is the Oracle of Ascendance. Let me see. Right now, I'm going to ask... We'll start with... What guidance do you have for Anna Hot Cow? We'll see where it takes us. This deck is pretty. Look at the back of it.
Oh, it is.
It's like swirly. Yeah.
I like that. Like little bubbles? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
It reminds me of like watercolor paint, like swirly. Like that. What advice do you have for Anna Hot Cow at this time, please? Okay, thanks. So quick. You got Taurus at the bottom of the deck, which is a very grounding energy. Taurus is an earth sign. It's a fixed sign. I don't even have to look at the book because I know all about Taurus. I date one. They are. So this speaks about materialistic, valuing. It's ruled by Venus, Venusian. It's about pleasure. It's about having fun. It's about making good investments.
Okay.
Taurus, there's always light and dark though. Shadow side would be, don't be too headstrong. Tauruses don't change. They're very, very stuck. They're very set in their ways. My way is my way. If you don't like it, there's the highway. So whether that's your energy showing up or whether that is someone else's energy connected to you, or if that is the energy that you need to embrace at this time.
Okay.
The card that came out, Element of Spirit. And I don't know the deck like that, so we are going to look that up. Let me see. Element of Spirit. 52. As above, so below. Spirit, the fifth element. You got water, fire, earth, air. Oh, they just listed that. Okay. Governs the above and the below, heaven and earth. It combines the energies of the four other elements to provide enlightenment, insight, psychic ability, and connection with the higher self and the divine. Now, that would be the High Priestess in the first deck. That's how I'm taking it. So stop denying your intuition. Its color is purple. It represents the all and the nothing, and it governs all of the planets and elements. The 13th zodiac sign, I don't even know how to say this, Ouroboros, is also governed by the element of spirit. When this fifth element appears in your reading, you are asked to detach and approach situations from a removed standpoint. Do not allow the mundane and the physical to overly affect the work that you do. Remember that change is always a constant approaching. A disagreeable situation with this attitude will allow you the knowledge to change it. Okay. Let me read. This card did come out sideways and I flipped it, so I'm going to read the inverted part of it. When this card is inverted, you are lacking a governance of spirit in your life, which can lead to illness, disconnect, and depression. Temper the elements of the physical realm with the light of spirit. The results may surprise you. So we talked about Taurus at the bottom of the deck. Those are earthly matters. Taurus is a fixed sign. There's 4 fixed signs out of 12 of them. They don't move. They are so strong in what they do. Like, I'm an Aquarius. I will never move from my position. I am an alien. I'm an alien. I am the weirdo. I am out there. I am whimsical. I talk to dead people like that. Those things will never go away from me. I will never ever be able to act like a Taurus, okay? Like, or any other earth sign. So just like, so when you got Taurus here, my phone is getting low. We'll be okay. Did you hear that? If I lose you, it's because my battery's dying. But I'll call you back on this one. So basically the message that's coming out here is things that are in the 3D, things that you cannot change with the Taurus down at the bottom of the deck there. With the element of spirit as above, so below. It's telling you to be opened. It's telling you to step back and look at the biggest picture. It's not about the things that happen and exist in the 3D or the mundane. It is... what is going on up there is literally what's going on down here. And what's going on down here is happening up there. It's all simultaneously connected. That ties in with contracts and the Akashic Records and the High Priestess. So, life is always flowing. Life was designed to flow. We all contracted to come. And then we all contracted to go. So, basically, it's... the first rip out here is just reminding you that the cycles of life, the experiences that we have in life, and where we're supposed to go, how we're supposed to handle it, and also just a reminder. It's like, I hate, like, I'm trying to get away from your mom, but, like, I just feel like that's all that the cards keep coming up with, and I think that it's because she is a lot right now on your soul. As in, this is a huge shift. This is a huge change. You don't want her to be a huge burden. You don't want anything that's happening, that has been happening, or that is going to be happening. And when you get readings that are like this, it's whatever is weighing heaviest on your soul is what
Okay.
is always going to overlap and come out in the reading.
That-
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm going to... Got one last deck. We're at 20 minutes, but I want to leave you with a final tip from another Angel Oracle. Final tip for Anna Hutko. Do you have a son?
I do.
Okay. You have 4 cards that came out. Son. Which is really crazy because there's a daughter card too. These cards are wild. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. You have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. You have autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests and abundance. The last card. Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. I heard they're all separate, unless that makes sense to you, but it could be connected to your son. I don't know if you're worried about your son. I don't know if there's something that surrounds him or his family. But Spirit is telling you that he is very protected and guarded right now. You don't have to worry about him. And then it sounds like something very freaking good is coming to you in the fall time. And you have to remain assertive and talk about what you want and know that it's coming to you.
Oh, awesome.
How's that
Awesome.
sound? Yeah?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, sweetheart. This phone is spazzing the F out. I am